but that was a rough day.
It's a mind over matter thing at this point. I'm way too far in to turn back or any of that kind of thing. It's not an option anyway. But I'm shaking right now. I just had a moose come out.
Pushed on, we pushed through, and then ended up being rewarded.
Oh yes, and we got it.
Another beauty.
All right, guys. I'm up in Algonquin again. I kind of wanted to do a different trip, but due to the fishing seasons, we're back here. Brook Trout, Lake Trout still open, so I'm going to take advantage of that. I've been waiting to go on a trip. I just haven't been able to take any time off work. So as soon as I was able to, I booked a couple sites and we headed up here last night. I got here about 1:30 in the morning. And as you can see there, I was unloading in the dark this morning. So I haven't had much sleep, but I'm just too excited. I want to get out here on the lake. Yeah, hopefully we catch some brookies. A laker on top would be nice. And we're just going to explore some new waters. Good start so far. I already started in the wrong direction, right out of the launch. It's gonna be a good trip. Oh yeah. All right, that is the first portage. I actually just seen a fish jump here in this little bay here, so I'm gonna fish it a little bit. Feels good to be out here. Fall colors are just starting to come on the top of the trees. A little bit of rain today, but it's nice. It's a good temperature. No bugs. All right, the second portage is behind us. I got some firehouse subs last night, but I was on such a mission I couldn't eat while I was driving, and then I decided it would just be better if it was my breakfast. All right, y'all. It is raining pretty aggressively. I know the microphone in these GoPros was crap in the rain, but it's also the only real way I can film in the rain. My financial capabilities. So, I apologize now. Also, Mom, if you're wondering, no, that was not gluten-free bread because it was absolutely delicious. If anyone has good gluten-free options for suggestions, I'm open to them because they're hard to find. The real stuff's just that much better. that was so cool. So I was just sitting here getting mentally prepared to take my canoe to the other side of this portage, and one of these ducks just, is it I'm gonna mess up the name, Moranger or something, I don't know. Anyways, it quacked. So I was like, what the heck? Like, it startled me. And then I seen like 5 of them, I thought, but there had to be like 25 of those. That was super cool. Super cool. Alright guys, I'm in the middle of doing the probably the biggest portage of the trip, I believe. I've got my gear here. I have to go back and get the canoe. But yeah, I was just checking out that waterfall I just showed you. And then just before that, I seen these massive moose tracks. They're probably some of the biggest I've ever seen. In comparison to my foot, it's like, well, it's bigger around than my foot, for sure, in the shoe. Yeah. Massive. On the last trip I was trying to get shots of them and they didn't show up on camera as good as they looked in person, but those ones were massive. Anyways, I gotta get this camera back away before I do any damage to it. It's wetter than I would like to be, but yeah, gotta be honest, I am struggling right now. I woke up, I kind of had a slight headache, and then it's continuously just got worse throughout the day. I don't know if that sandwich is part of the deal or just the lack of sleep I've had over the past while now. But I'm hurting. Unit. I'm not making the type of time I would like to, and this was a big day of travel, so it's going to be a battle to make it during the daylight, honestly. But I'm not going to compromise my fishing trip. I'm still going to fish along this river, and when I get to site, I get to site. If I have to set up my tent in the dark, I will. Yeah. Anyways, you're going back in the box. Oh. Oh. I'm about halfway with the canoe. It is raining pretty hard right now, but I had to take a break. I just feel nauseous when I'm carrying that much weight. I did it the last time and I just pushed through. But after just walking back all that way and then right away trying to carry that. Oh, the rain does not help this situation. It's a mind over matter thing at this point. I'm way too far in to turn back or any of that kind of thing, and it's not an option anyways. But wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm just getting wet. I might as well have the canoe over my head. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of water. That's cold too. Raindrops keep falling on my head. They keep falling on my head. Oh no, I am not doing good. This is not doing good. Shit. There is fish in here. I just had some bite, but I screwed this up. That was such a nice fish. Oh yeah. Oh god. This is a good fish. Oh no. My net job is terrible, but I got it. Alright guys, it has been quite a while since I've given you an update. I made it through that portage, and then I've just been going down this river system, and it is aggressively shallow. I've just been shooting some shots with the GoPro here, and I mean, I've been hitting so many laydowns, there wasn't no point of showing you everything, but just now, I just hooked into my first brook trout of the trip. The big camera out to show it off here. Beautiful little fish here. For this river system, I really didn't expect a fish like this. I had one hooked on just before this, and I ended up losing it right at the boat in the net, and well, at the edge of the net because it wasn't in it. But yeah, I'm super excited. There's fish hopping right here. There must be just this must be just a deep little eddy that they're all kind of stuck up in. To be honest, they're probably just feeding on anything that comes through. So I'm gonna take advantage of it and get a couple more. That's my thumb. That's my thumb. That's my. Oh my god. We're gonna get one here. Get the whole thing on camera. Maybe. Ooh. Oh, perfect, 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 perfect. Yeah. Yeah. It's just a little guy. But they're in here. Still, they have such beautiful coloring on the brook trout. Such cool fish. This looks more like a pike or musky lure, but... Oh. All right, he's going back in. Might be a goodie. Oh, god dang. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's a pretty one. It's a pretty one. It's a pretty one. We're gonna net him. Oh yeah! Yes! Yes! Oh yeah. That's sick. Another beauty. Not huge or anything, but such a beautiful fish. Look at the belly. Look at the belly. That is a beautiful fish. Literally, it's such a cool fish. That's awesome. Last trip I wasn't able to catch any males. The males end up having the red on their stomachs there. And this is a time of year it really starts to get prominent. So hopefully I can catch some more. But like the coloration's everywhere on this fish. So like the patterns, they got the polka dots, pink and then blue around the outside, and then on top, hard to see that, but the patterns on a trout are just remarkable. It's like, I don't know what they have against the rest of the fish in the world, but they gave all the beauty to these guys right here. So awesome. Like I'm just in this creek, river, whatever it is 15 feet wide, and 8 of that is like a foot deep. I can just cast into this small area and there's a number of fish. I feel so blessed. Honestly, this day was so difficult to get through right now, and I didn't think I was gonna end up catching any fish at this point. I thought this river might have been a bust. So, yeah. This is what I do it for. Is these moments. Like, life can be so frustrating at times, and lately it's had me beat a few days in a row, you know, and there's been moments, right, and this is one of those moments that you're like, yeah, it's all worth it. Yep. Yep. Yes! Another beautiful trout. So awesome. This, like, remarkable. I know it's like getting fish in a barrel right here. I'm in the same spot, but to get here, you may understand why I'm sitting here catching them, because it ain't easy to get here, baby. There's more jumping, like, so cool. Oh God, this one is aggressive. This one is very aggressive. Yes! Oh wow. Oh wow. This one's got awesome colors. Alright guys, check this fish out. Another beautiful brook trout. Look at the beautiful colors on here. The stomach. Such a beautiful fish. Hard to believe there's that many around this size in this little body of water here, but pretty remarkable. This one's going back. They have so much fight in them too. Like, I don't know how much those fish would even weigh. They can't be a pound. And they're like trying to bend the rod over and take it away from me. They just don't have the size to actually do so, but they're trying. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, okay. This is what I seen earlier. I haven't even stopped the camera. Okay. This is what I seen. Which I think these are fall fish. Which is what everything is eating on, you know? Alright, so we're going to do one more cast in this little spot here. And then I need to get some miles going here. I've got a ways to go and fish to fry. Okay, one more. Alright guys, this one's going to be the last cast here in this spot. And then we've got to get moving. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. This is big. This is big. This is a big one. Big or angry? Oh yes, and we got it. No way. Oh, we lost it in the net. Oh my gosh. No way. Oh my gosh, this is the fish. This is the fish. Last cast, baby. No way. Oh my god. It took me a few seconds to get this one in hand, but this is a healthy brook trout here. The biggest one so far of this trip. Super healthy. Wow. What a beautiful fish. Just a beautiful fish. Very healthy. Awesome. Okay, this one's going back. Awesome. Well, there's a fish to end a spot on. That is the fish. What a beautiful brook trout. Oh, soaked. Heavy. Okay. We're just gonna come back and get it because I'm not doing anything in the dark. That's kind of sketchy because I don't want to come back here in the dark. Wow. Oh my God. All right, guys, it is many hours later. I had to really push myself and focus, no more fishing, and get myself here. I just got the tarp set up in time for darkness to overcome me. Yeah, I barely made it. I knew it was going to be a very big day. In a regular day, I think I would have got here maybe 5:30, 6 o'clock. But I was struggling. I really struggled on the portages. I could not keep my regular pace, and even paddling, I wasn't the same. Not until this afternoon when I knew I had to get here was I really able to just force myself to suck it up. But yeah, we made it just in time. I met a couple guys on the river here. They probably think I'm a dork. I almost friggin' flipped my canoe getting into it, and then they passed me as I had my spinner or my spoon stuck in the friggin' tree with just before I started catching all those fish. But they're like, "Oh yeah, I bet you there's fish here, buddy." Anyways, it was a cool afternoon. I'm gonna get to cooking here right away. because I just need to eat and go to bed. So I'm going to cook up some trout, maybe snack on some jerky, and then I am off to bed after I clean up this disaster that is my campsite. Alright guys, here it is. My 3 beautiful little brook trout, fresh out of the river this afternoon. I have to eat it with my mitts because I left the fork at home. I have a lemon pepper seasoning at home that probably would have been really good. I just put some salt on it. Honestly, I just want to eat. But hard to beat fresh trout, especially that fresh. Alright guys, I've made it into the tent here. I did a little cleanup, throwing everything in the bags, just kind of tidied up around. I'll have to redo it in the morning, but it felt a little better to get it cleaned up anyways. Yeah, but I'm still struggling with this headache here. My body and everything feels a lot better. I definitely need to just keep drinking some water and definitely need to sleep here. But that was a rough day. That last portage was like the long one. I barely did it. I went so slow. Like I could barely make steps. Usually, like I'm a man on a mission, and I just did not have that in me today. But we pushed on, we pushed through, and then ended up being rewarded. What a spot! I fished along the rest of the river in different areas and kept catching those fall fish, and I've seen little tiny fish everywhere. Caught one more brook trout in a different spot. But other than that, like that was the spot. Like I couldn't stop catching brook trout, and they were all different brook trout. It was amazing, honestly. Like it was the honey hole. I did end up having to skip different spots of the river because I just didn't have the time. So there's definitely some more holes in there for sure, but I've got a full day of river ahead of me, so I just had to suck it up and say, hey, we got a good batch of fish. We're gonna have a full tummy from it, so you gotta settle down. Anyways, yeah, even after the one I said the last cast and I caught it, when I put it back, it initially floated back up, and I went to try and net it again, and then it took off. So I paddled back around to check on it, and of course I had to cast a few more times. Oh, this is the fish. Oh my gosh. Another beauty brookie. So awesome.
yeah, that ended up being the second biggest fish of the day, so I'm kind of glad I did. Yeah, what an epic afternoon. The day was rough, but the afternoon was amazing. It made it all worth it. The struggle, all of the fun stuff. Anyways, I need to get myself some rest so I can continue on this trip ahead of me. This trip is a big one. Each day is a big day. And I have it planned for 4, but I booked sites for 5 days. So if I need to take that extra day of rest, I will. And yeah. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching the video. I know this is probably a weird one. I talked a lot and it was random, but it was just a different day. And I had a blast. Anyways, thanks for watching. And until next time, just keep going. One day at a time.